Alright, this is my first recording with the microphone. Let's see if this works. We're going to review last night's race where Alex did an absolutely brilliant overtake at bus stop on lap 1. So let's begin at full speed. Get our camera adjusted. Here we go. So I was very lucky to have a very good start and wound up in P1. So Alex, whether he consciously knew it or not, had a very narrow window here because I was going to establish myself in first place and it was going to be a real problem for him. So he was really going to have to make a move at bus stop when my tires were still cold. And as you're about to see, that is exactly what he did. Tires are still warming up. Again, we're still on lap 1. There's everybody else. There's Pedro. There's Ken. So I'm establishing an okay lead here. Not great, but okay. And I can already tell it's not going to be enough. Because I know what's going to happen with that Porsche. So part of the problem is I anticipate this too much. So we'll slow it down right here. And as you can see, this is Alex's narrow window right here, and he very wisely seizes it. Makes a move. So here I am, and I know he's making the move, but I also know I've got room. So I think I'm going to be okay, but I am very much not going to be okay. So Alex wisely gets his nose right up onto the back of my bumper, and I'm very aware of this fact that he is now there, and I'm trying very hard to not cause instances, especially now that I'm leading, finally. So I'm probably a little excessively paranoid overall in this entire pass, which is what helped made it easier for Alex. But as you can see, he does indeed get his nose in there. So now I'm conscious of this fact. My radar is lit up. I know he's there, so I'm leaving him room. So he comes in very, very tight. Tighter than I realized. And if I had realized that, I would not have left such a massive and valuable amount of space there. I would have been in much tighter. And this is my mistake that's going to cost me dearly in a moment. So here I come on this horrible line now. Alex is on a beautiful line, which he's about to take advantage of. I now have to slow down massively. Probably below 60 kilometers an hour, I bet. Probably well below. Yep, there I go. So now I am taking too much speed even for this horrible line, and I'm not turning enough, and so I'm coming out wide. Alex anticipates this. He sees this. So he's coming out wide, knowing that I'm coming out wide. Now I freak out, seeing that I've done this, and I way overcorrect now, leaving Alex way too much space. Alex now has a beautiful line with tons of space, and here is what he does with it. That is how the rest of the race went. We'll watch it for a couple minutes. So I actually gave Alex a pretty good chase for a while. And I think we're going to see him lose grip at a couple points, but it was never enough for me to catch him. It was a beautiful race he ran if you're watching Alex. think we're pretty far in front at this point. Pedro's still there. Okay, I'm gonna do some fast forwarding. Greatest hits. There's Alex gaining further and further, but I am staying with him through, what are we at, lap 6 here? Now we're going to go to pit stop. At which point Pedro has now been disqualified. We're going backwards in the pits. That's no longer Alex in front of me. I think that's Jamie. Yeah, that's Jamie now. So knowing that Jamie's in front of me, I make the decision we're going to pit after one more lap. At which point I'm reaching him. I decide time to pit. I think I'm pitting before Alex. But here he is in the pits already in front of me. He did it perfectly. And at the end of the pit, quick 30-second window. There goes Alex in front of me, maintaining his lead. This is cool. I've never watched this from this angle. And here I go, at which point Alex is about 20 seconds in front of me, where he maintains that lead for the rest of the race. I think he finished about 23 seconds in front of me, so I was staying with him. That bus stop loss in the beginning was truly fatal. I'll come to the end now, since we don't have any more lead changes or battles. There's Alex. And there's Alex's victory. Congratulations, Alex. Great job, man.